Hello, and welcome to Introducing, where we showcase performers in search of exposure and give amateurs a place to shine. I'm your host, Koko Diesel, and today we are introducing
Koko Feran?
Alright, Koko Feran. Why'd you choose that name?
Well, Koko is the name of my pet.
Okay, what kind of name?
She was a Labrador mixed with a pit bull.
Okay. So, wow, okay.
She was beautiful. That was my loving dog.
Alright, and Feran?
That was the name of the street that I grew up on in Sacramento.
Oh, okay. Where we currently are. No, usually we're in Los Angeles. We are in Sacramento. How did you end up here with us today?
Well, I went on sexy jobs. Well, first things first, I started out as a cam model.
Oh, what site?
Chatterbait.
Okay. Okay.
I still currently do it when I get a chance. And I said, I'm going to do a little bit more. So I went on sexy jobs. Someone told me about sexy jobs. And went through a lot of, responded to a lot of ads, and then I came across your company's ad, and, responded like everyone. And I got a call back, and here we are.
All right. Glad to have you here. Here's a very intrusive question. May I ask your age?
I am old enough to be your mother.
That is a very interesting answer to that question.
But I'm over 18. If that's what you're asking. I'm over 18, everyone.
Okay, so
I'm not a minor.
all right.
Moving right along.
I guess that's what that is. Where do you call home, state and city?
Sacramento, California.
All right.
Born and raised. Born at Kaiser, North Sacramento.
Okay. All right. I'm going to Kaiser myself.
Okay. So we're brother and sister. We're Kaiser brother and sister.
Right on. So that we know when to celebrate. When is your birthday?
My birthday is in May 11th. Just had a birthday just passed.
Happy belated birthday.
Yes.
Being super late. Y'all super late, but we are. All
Had a
right.
nice birthday party. It was cute.
All right. How many adult titles do you have for sale or rent?
Well, I don't have a particular movie.
Okay. So the next question is, what websites or studios have you done figure or nude modeling?
Right now, I have a Pornhub page,
Okay.
and I got content on there, a lot of content.
All right. Any other?
And then a little bit on Chatterbait, that's it.
Okay. All right. Do you perform under any other names? Wow. I don't know what I was going to say.
I have had a previous name, but
Do you do Chatterbait under that name, or you
one name is under all
Koko?
chat.
All right.
Koko Feran's on Chatterbait. Koko Feran is on Pornhub. He's even on Twitter. And as a stripper, who I strip every now and then, I use Koko Feran.
All right. What have you created content for any sites or production companies? That's that question that you have. You just said Pornhub and you do Chatterbait.
Mm-hmm.
Also work with Amator Productions.
Yes, Amator Productions. I'm a contract performer.
And so, number 9, that question: have you ever done live chat or cam modeling? Chatterbait, Koko Feran. With that, do you have a schedule that you?
I did put up a schedule, but I have not been true to it. I haven't been really serious about it because I have been have not been successful with it.
No?
Yeah, and it's probably because I need to buy that Lush Lemons. You know, most of the girls, they buy that thing and connect to it. Don't have to do much of anything. It just makes them.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because it's a jack-off site for most of those guys.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Would you consider being an exotic dancer?
Well, I have.
Okay, so, and that was out here, right?
Yeah, at a club previously known as Club Fantasy. Now it's known as the H51.
The 8 Club. All right. Okay. And how long did you do that?
I did it off and on for a year prior to COVID.
Oh, okay. COVID could have stopped a lot of stuff there.
And I've gained some COVID weight.
All right. Okay, here's a question. Have you ever had sex for any amount of money?
Well, in the past, I've done some escorting,
Yeah.
but I didn't, because I wasn't given having sex for the money. I was having sex because it was consensual, but the payment was for my time.
Okay. Okay. And so, why did you stop, or did you stop?
I stopped.
Okay. Well, why? What made you?
Well, it wasn't really for me. I have a lot of friends that do it, and they make good money. And there are certain things I won't do.
Okay.
You know, now when it comes to the adult industry, I have little to no limitations. But when it's in that brand of sex work, then there's some things I'm not doing.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because there's more protections in the industry.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Beyond the skills we will see today, do you have any other skills?
Well, I have a background in management, a bachelor of sociology, and also have an associate in business.
Wow.
I'm thinking about pursuing a master's program online, maybe. I'm not sure yet. Maybe do something. Maybe go forward in something in philosophy or something.
Okay.
Because I can think very philosophical.
What would you do with it?
Nothing. Well, it depends. It could teeter-totter into, and even in some cases, religion. It could teeter-totter into universalism. It's kind of a type. Universal is a mixture of spirituality and science.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's called metaphysics. You know what that's called?
Okay, that's what that is.
Uh-huh.
All right. I know that term.
Mm-hmm.
If you could do one thing to make money for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Well, I would love to just shoot, make movies, have fun doing it, make a little money, and then when I'm too old to retire, too old to perform, keep on performing.
Okay.
Because they got grannies out there,
Yeah, they do.
and they make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was inside of a Goldie's adult store today, and I saw even BBWs and grandpas and granddads right there on the screen with the BBW in. So if they can make money doing it, so can I.
All right. Okay. That makes sense. Where we at? Oh. Name one thing you would change about yourself.
Well, about physically or mentally?
Just one thing. Doesn't matter.
I'll say, because I have a heart for people, and I tend to allow people that's no good for me, especially like ex-partners,
Right.
continue to have conversation with me, and I'm working on that as we speak to tell that person, okay, I forgave you, but I don't need you to call me. I don't need you dropping by my house. I need you to go and do your life. I didn't tell her that. And I have, but she doesn't have it. She doesn't have it. Yeah, it's not getting the message.
It's not sinking in.
Yes.
Well,
I can't send her a restraining order because she's homeless.
all right. We didn't know where to send it.
You all lesbians, honey. Even though I'm just bisexual. But.
All right, you hold it. What is one thing that you love about yourself?
My beautiful chocolate skin.
Right on. Right on. Yeah.
I love being chocolate. Black doesn't crock.
At all. Unless you get stressed out or
I ain't gonna let nobody stress me out. You have to go that way, hit the dough.
cracked out or something. But see that coming. What do you think you will be known for in this industry?
I'm still working on my niche.
Okay.
I'm still working on my niche. I've been entertaining the thought of the BDSM culture, but I do like this clean, romantic sex that is hardcore.
Okay. So, like, say, romantic hardcore. Talking like 50 Shades of Grey, the book, or the movie? There's a big difference.
I would probably go with something even more than that, like if it's a movie, like a movie, and we're shooting in this nice house, and the guy is good looking, and he's treating me like a lady, but then when we're in the heat of sex, he's just beating that back out.
All right, I understand what you're saying. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
You know, or play a movie where I'm treated a little like a queen, and two guys is, you know, double penetrating me or something. You know.
What age did you first have sex?
28.
28. So, were you saving yourself for marriage?
No, I think it's because I was sheltered. I'm a PK, and I grew up in the black, holiness,
Okay.
Pentecostal church. And
So
we were very
PK,
strict.
preacher's kid.
Yes.
All right.
My dad was a pastor, and a bishop. and
Oh. Okay. Okay. So, okay, that's,
I was 27 the first time I walked inside what you call those places? The casino.
okay.
Had my first drink a year ago.
Oh, wow.
Cause I used to go to the club, and the way my dad would preach about hell, and he would preach the story about, the people would be in the nightclub dancing, and the Lord gonna come, and Jesus gonna come, and it's gonna be too late, and that used to scare me.
Wow. So you figure if you was going to be there, at least you was going to be able to be in your right mind to...
No, just for being there, I thought I was going to hell.
Oh, wow.
Just for being in there.
Well, that would have made me drink. I'm sorry.
But drinking, it was gonna send me to hell too, because that's what I was taught. We thought we had to repent if we got caught playing cards on Sunday, playing kickball.
Oh, wow.
It was a sin. Like, I got this makeup on. My dad wouldn't play that.
28, the age when you first had sex. Who was it with?
It was with a guy.
Okay. Boyfriend?
It was really a person that I went to high school with, and down the, he used to pick up. We met one time. I was working, and I was working in a local mall here. He said, wow, you're different. Here's my business card. He had a job, you know. That's how it happened.
Okay. Damn.
So maybe the reason why he picked on me probably because he liked me.
More than likely, because usually that's how that happens, right?
Yes, yeah, most of the time.
You know, psychology says, you know, even growing up, the boys and girls hitting each other, all that good stuff. Okay, here's a good question. How many people have you had sex with?
Let me see.
Carried two.
11. 11 different people.
11?
Yeah.
That's not a bad number at all.
11 or 12. You know, because I discount when they go limp and can't do nothing. That's the carry to 7. Cross cancel.
That's when we're talking about fractions. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Cross cancel.
What part of sex do you enjoy the most?
What I enjoy the most? I enjoy. Is it 2 positions? One? Am I limited?
Not just what parts of sex. Like if,
What parts of sex?
Yeah.
I love. As far as my vagina, I love cunnilingus down on my vagina, and it depends on the guy, you know, for penetration, you know, or the girl, as far as penetration or cunnilingus do, because she can put a strap on. And
this is true.
and then I love. I'm good at eating pussy, but I love sucking dick, and I love anal sex.
All right. Okay. Why?
I don't know. I love, especially sucking dick. I've gotten off by sucking a guy's dick.
I've heard that before. Now, what was it just that exciting? Was the moment just...
Well, because if it's a nice head, not that uncut stuff. I'm not doing the smegma. I'm not doing the schmegma.
The schmegma?
Yes. So like if I was to get booked for because I know sometimes Amator Starz will probably, somebody may call and say, do you have someone to perform for us, and da 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 da, and Mike, you know, if if the boss, he comes and asks me, he goes, hey, Koko, do you want to perform? We have a girl boy. See, and then the first thing I'm gonna ask is he, I gotta find out if he's cut or not, because if he's uncut, I'm not fucking with him. I'm like, I'm good. Because you can get that schmegma, corn chip, and nut butter smell. I'm good.
That's the uncut?
That's the uncut.
Oh, wow. The schmegma. And the, wow. All right.
Nut butter.
Is that from just like not, that's probably from not washing properly.
Yeah, because I remember one time I met this guy, very nice guy, and we dated. He wined and he dined me, and then one day, in the heat of the moment, we was gonna have sex, and then I got down there to suck his dick, and I smelled that smell. I'm like, I did what the guys do. I'm like, ooh, ooh.
Not the watch, yeah.
And I didn't have a watch on.
See, and I did that before.
I'm like, I'm good. I'm good.
I did that before. That's hard.
But then, because the guy was a nice guy, and then he called, and he goes, Koko, why didn't you call me? And so on. And I said, I'll tell you what. Let's meet at the bar, and I will tell you why. And at the bar, I kept it 100. I said, one thing about me, I said, just like you don't want no stanky fish smelling pussy, I don't want no schmegma nut butter smelling dick.
Schmegma nut butter.
He said, well, I took a bath that morning. But I said, it was 10 o'clock that night.
It's especially because from what I understand, it's easy to get stuff in there, so when they wash it, they have to pull it back and actually clean it.
And he was actually cut, but he still had that. He had that smell because he didn't wash. Gotta have a good
How
smell.
you do that before you know, like
If you know, this is my
date.
thing. This is my thing.
You going out with period,
If
you're
you're
supposed
gonna
to
know,
take that shower.
if that's just like if I'm gonna go out on a date with you,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be coming to smell like I just woke up out of bed, sweaty and
Even if I just got off work, you're not gonna be able to smell when I just got off work, because I have to. Even if I'm late for the date, it's because I had to go wash my ass. I mean, that's just, I don't know, it's just me. All right.
and I've heard stories even in the adult industry. You have to tell people.
Well,
They send you to the shower.
and that's gonna be mandatory. Mandatory. We're gonna start. Yeah, we get here, take a shower, then we do hair and makeup. All right. So, what do you want to get out of your time in this industry?
I just want to just get involved into the adult community, ABN, rub elbows with people, and I don't want to do Vivid. I don't want to do any of these other companies. I see potential with Amator Starz, and I can see Amator Starz growing to that, and so I just want to just grow with the company and go and take over the world, because it's so many adult companies, production companies. A lot of the guys that do sheet, and they have certain girls they want to work, they want to hire. People don't want to look at a skinny ass blonde chick all the time. Sometimes they want a black chick, with some beautiful chocolate skin, with a nice curvy body, or a thick white girl, a BBW white or black girl, or Asian or whatever.
Yeah, variety.
A variety.
Very real
People.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, that and just regular people enjoying sex is starting to sell more than the scripted stuff now.
But you know what? I honestly haven't seen that for a long time. That's why I started doing it with them, because the change was obvious for.
Oh, you're the
anybody
boss?
that was looking. Huh?
You're the guy that hired me?
No, I'm just the guy doing the interview.
Oh, I thought
come
you
out with the company and
Oh,
everything.
okay.
So now we get into
I was like, nice to meet you.
the last
Thanks for
the
hiring.
last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And that's a general question. That does not
5
mean-
years, I'll just put it like this. I don't know the future, but in 5 years, I want to be more advanced than I am now, whatever that looks like.
Okay. So what are you focused on or working on changing in your life, if you're working on any changes?
I am working on changes.
Okay.
Changes within myself, changes, working on credit, better my financial, making myself more financially sound,
Okay.
and
And that,
turning myself from working hard for money to money working hard for me.
right. Looking to become your own brand.
Yes, my own brand. I drive a Cadillac, I drive a BMW. I'm looking to get that GLK by Christmas, Mercedes GLK, and then I'm gonna get that fourth car, and that's gonna be that either Range Rover or something. 2 SUVs, 2 cars. But you got the 2 cars, all I need is 2 SUVs. With this company help, I'll have them.
Right on. Well, thank you for spending some time with us and letting us get to know you. Appreciate it. Till next time, we have an amateur to introduce. I'm your host, Koko Feran, and this is the channel that gives amateurs a place to shine.
I would like to